Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. First down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right. It got his man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 70 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the... ...29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
That's a type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
First and 10, Taylor now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. It's Franks now from the shotgun. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Franks now being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now Franks. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
On first down, it's Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second and 9 now from the 21. Now it's Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And fights through one man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
It was a little bit of a surprise when DeForest Buckner was traded from the San Francisco 49ers to the Indianapolis Colts prior to the 2020 season, but it sure paid off for Indy. Named All-Pro for the first time with 9.5 sacks.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson steps away to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Carson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They go back to Carson here on second. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
That one to Swain, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On first down, here's Franks. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there for Indy. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him in his first half, as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He was trying to dance in around the sideline, but fell just a couple of yards short. Still, he's got him in great position.
He certainly does. They did a nice job keeping him from getting into the end zone, but they are definitely back on their heels after that run.
They'll run here with Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will give him the lead here as as we get on towards halftime. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run it with Carson running right through him. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Wilson. And that's complete to Swain. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 6-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Action with Franks. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's right, baby. It's all
Touchdown, Indianapolis. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
The Franks looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Taylor. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On first down, it's Carson. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Dwayne Eskridge
with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Wilson going to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Now the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Touchdown! Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
yeah.
Because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Franks. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw. Franks. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Nice throw. Big man catches the football for a first down, and that big man, that's DK Metcalf, the 9th receiver taken in the 2019 draft class. I think if we redid it, he might very well be the...
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. So 4th down, Wilson goes to the sidelines, and on comes Jason Myers for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Myers able to knock it through. So after 5 touchdowns, to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Push him back. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. So don't say nothing.
A first down throw. Here's Franks. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. 2nd and 10. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. Setting up play action. Franks. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Franks. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Working out of the gun, Franks. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
Colts 27.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Freddie Swain.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
On 1st and 10, Franks.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Darrell Taylor.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Second and 20. Franks now. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
17 yards on the play.
It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, got to have this one. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Seahawks are going to take over once again.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Play action. Now Wilson. Going for the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Oh, Wilson going to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more.
And down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Running left, Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Hey, empty. Hey, let's get there. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 56.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Right now.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.